Before you jump onto a pickleball court, here are a few stretches and moves that I think are very important so that you are going to have the best game without any injury. So let's begin with our feet. Taking your foot out in front of you and do some ankle rolls. So we'll go 5 ankle rolls in each direction. Not only is this good for your ankle mobility, but it's also good for your standing leg strength. If you need to support yourself against a wall or a chair or a table, go ahead and do that. Pull your foot back towards you and then push your foot away from you, getting that movement through your ankle. And again, 3 more to go, and 2, and 1. Let the heel rest on the ground and then go into a little lean forward. So what we're doing is we're stretching out the calf and a little bit of the hamstring and then bringing yourself up. So if you see that side on, what it looks like is a hinge over the front of your body, so you're not wanting to round in your back, and then coming back up again. So we've got 3 more to go. Pull the toes and hinge over the front. So the more you do this, you might start to feel that the stretch actually gets deeper because you start to unwind through the different layers and getting into the areas that we want. All right. Now, from here, we're going to, again, if you need assistance to hold on to something, we're going to flick that leg back and grab a hold of your foot. And we're going to give you a stretch. To begin, you may have your knee far forward, and that's okay because you'll probably be getting a stretch anyway. But your hope is to start to pull that leg a little bit behind you so you're exposing the front of the thigh and then releasing it back. And again, pulling it behind you and bringing it forward. Now, if that's an impossible task for you, set your foot forward and the leg that we just worked goes back behind you. So you're going to open up through the front of the thigh. This is a great stretch to do anyway as well. So you can back out of it and you can go into it. So just opening through the front and feeling the back toning up. All right, we're going to do a crossover stretch for our glutes. So taking your leg in onto the opposite thigh and then sitting your bottom backward and just getting a nice stretch into the glute area. And you can stay there for a couple of breaths and then we'll bring you back up into standing. So now what we're going to do is a few hip circles. So you're going to roll your hips around, forward, back, and sides, and just getting good mobility from your upper body. Now we're going to add in more knee rotation. So you can lower your hands to your thighs and focus on circling around the knee joints. And what you'll feel is that you're also circling around the ankle joints. So all 3 parts are moving. Stay steady, and we're going to repeat it all on the other side as I turn around just for your viewing pleasure. We're going to take the leg forward and we're going to do our ankle circle. So 5 in each direction. So as you're doing this, again, focus on the balance of the standing leg. And, your ankle is not a circular joint, but you can make circles with your ankles. Go into point and flex of your foot. So you can have your toe and heel touch the ground, or you could have your foot up in the air if you're really more interested in doing your balancing exercise. And then from there, we're going to keep that foot on the floor. Heel is on, toes are off, and just hinging over the front of your leg and then coming back up again and sitting back into the pelvis and standing back up. Focus on the length from the crown of the head to the tail, staying in a long line, and really feel where this is happening for you. Is it at your calf? Is it at your hamstring? Is it at the back of your knee? Last one as we do the movement and then coming back up. If you're working to take a hold of the leg, let's grab that one. And we'll do both versions just in case you want to see the 2. So just a little further back with that leg and then release. And again, sending the leg back. That's going to give you a really good stretch coming down the front of your thigh. So the other version would be to take your foot behind and stretch out. The good thing with this stretch is that you're also getting a calf stretch at the same time. But the aim for today's session is to open into the front of that hip and then coming out, and then we'll just do that one more time going forward and coming out. Now we're going to go back into our knee circles, hip circles. Oh, sorry, we have to do the glute stretch on the side. So we're going to cross the leg over and then do your seat into the back of the pelvis. So this is a balancing challenge. So again, wall surfaces are very important for you to stay steady and then bringing yourself up. So let's go into our rolls again. We're going to start from the ankles, circling around. Then feel how the knees get involved and then do your hip circles above that. All right, so there we are for our lower body. So next we're going to go into the upper body. So we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So just 3 rolls in each direction will be sufficient, and then changing. And then after those, gently, whatever is available to you, we'll take the arms into a circle to the front, 2 and 3, and circle to the back, 2 and 3. We're going to cross your arms over in front and widen and cross and widen. And one more time, cross, widen, and over the top and there. Set your feet further apart from each other and then send your arms to the ceiling. Lace your fingers and push up. From here, we're going to do a little side bend over and then come back to the start and then across to the other side. Now, as we do this movement, it's tempting, trust me, I know, to send the hip out. Try not to do that and feel instead that you're lifting up and over to the side. So you're really trying to lengthen through the ribs, getting as much space in between them as possible. And then we will release there. Stay wide, a little softness in your knees, and we're going to swing you around, tapping your hands to the back of your body. So there's a lot of rotation that happens in your pickleball game. So this is going to set you up to get those shots a little bit easier. Last one, and then coming back again. All right, we can't go away without doing our wrists and forearms. So taking both hands out, and we're just going to make circles with the wrist in each direction. Change that over. 3, 4, and 5. Take one set of fingers and aim them down, getting a good stretch through the forearm as you pull your fingers back towards you. Take the same hand and pull the fingers up towards the ceiling. And again, take your fingers and pull them down, and take your fingers and push them up. Now we'll go the other way with the wrist. So you're going to pull your fingers down, exposing the front of the wrist in that direction. Oh, it's a good stretch. And then releasing out of that one. We'll go for the other side. So we'll pull the fingers up and then flip the palm and pull the fingers down. So these stretches are going to be working mostly the underarm of your forearm. And one more time, lift. And then we're going to take it in the opposite direction. So palm faces forward and gently. These are tough stretches if you're not used to doing them so well. All right, our final movement is going to open up into our body. So we're going to take our hands laced behind the back, send the arms back behind you, shoulders roll back, arms stretch away, and chest pops forward, and then relax. And then repeating that out, stretch, reach, and back. We've got one more, and away we go. All right, I know I said that was the last one, but you know me, I always have one more to go. So we're going to take a hand over to the opposite side, and we're just going to do a nice neck stretch. So ear to shoulder, stretch through the wrist. So pull the fingers back. It's going to give you a little bit more action on the side of your neck, and then turn your head to look towards the floor, giving a gentle nod down with the hand, and then release your support hand and come up. So we do the same thing on the other side, ear to shoulder, flex through the wrist, hold that position for a moment, and then do a rotation to the side, neck coming down, and then releasing the wrist hand, releasing the support hand. Big shoulder roll, and you're ready for the court. See you soon.